Hi everyone, welcome to Ethernal Realms. In this video, we'll see what the next chapter of your life looks like. This here is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Make sure to choose your reading with your intuition. If you're not sure how, you can visit the video in the ribbon above and it will guide you through it. Once you have made your choice, the timestamps for your reading is in the description box in the comments below. Whenever you're ready, we'll get started. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. We'll see what the next chapter of your life is going to be. First card we have is Blackbird. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. Then we have the Pelican. Choose to follow the path of forgiveness and raise your vibration. Then we have the Finch. New opportunities and choices are opening to you now. Claim them. And finally, we have the Dove. Feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. Okay, so obviously a lot of peace is coming through with the Dove there. And you're transcending a type of past issue or a trauma with a certain person or a situation that has still has a bit of a grip on you at this time. So following the path of forgiveness is letting that situation be, or that person, or even yourself, right? I don't need to hold on to that grudge anymore. I don't need to give any negative attention to anything. What I mean by that is anything that causes you so much hurt and pain and is not doing you any good or any favors, and it's simply dead weight from the past that is being released by you. You are making that choice because new opportunities are coming through that allows you to move away from that type of environment. Okay? And you're embracing that new opportunity. You want to leave that type of dead weight situation environment behind because it's just not needed anymore. It's not useful, it's not helping you, and you don't want to keep feeling what you are feeling or what you do feel about that said situation. So you're making the choice and you're moving away, and by doing that you're transcending your current limitations, and because of that you feel so much space in your heart, in your soul. You feel that peace and happiness. There is a bliss that is coming out here. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential, these new opportunities are going to address these untapped potentials that you have. You will discover new sets of qualities you did not think you had before. Pile 1's next chapter, please. And that is going to start unfolding as you consciously make these choices towards the new opportunities instead of holding on to the past. Okay? Pile 1's next chapter. Okay. Shift the way to new potential again, so there's new coming up here. Okay, everything looks new here. Yeah, then we have ambush fear with your ferocious dream. So what do you want? What are you seeking? What do you want to create? Right? There is more motivation and inspiration, more reason to follow that dream that will come via these new opportunities, whether you are actively seeking them or these opportunities come towards you. It is of course up to you to grab those opportunities, but they will definitely be presented to you. And we also have cozy up with risk. So because there is so much newness, there can be the trepidation of, I don't know if it doesn't work out, or it's going to be a scary move or whatever. And some changes are, scary because they are so unimagined by us. But take this change as a gift from the universe, okay? It's being presented so that you transcend your current limitations. So don't be afraid, because your dream is much bigger than your fear. Okay, keep that dream in mind, keep your vision in mind, and follow something that brings you that peace, bliss, and happiness, because you don't need to drag yourself down anymore. Cozy up with risk, because any change is going to have some or the other element of risk. But if we don't make any changes, there will be no shift, there will be no transcendence. We will always be the same forever and ever and ever. That's not something that makes our soul and makes our heart feel good. We feel the best when we are constantly expressing ourselves in a higher, upgraded level than we did in the past. We like seeing improvement. We like seeing that escalation and ascension in our lives, right? So this is an opportunity to ascend and transcend your current lifestyle. Wonderful. Let's see more tarot cards. Let's go. Pile 1's next chapter. With the blackbird, I'm also getting, for some of you, that, you know, if I can do this, I can do anything. That's that type. You know, if I have gone through my limitations for this long, then I'm sure I can persevere. I know that I have proven my tenacity, my resilience, and that I know what I want and desire. There is just so much of... I have gathered a lot of strength, and I don't need to prove it to myself again and again. I know I can deal with what comes. So you're not afraid at all, even if to an outsider it can seem like fear. You're not... There is kind of that... how do I say this? The little bit of the butterfly in the stomach. So there is excitement, but also a bit of like, oh, I don't know what's going to come. But it's more in a very positive way, and you're excited because you're ready to move on. Okay, pile 1 viewers, please. Pile 1 viewers, next chapter of pile 1. Yeah, there you go. That tenacity and the perseverance that I was talking about with the 9 of Wands. The last push, the final push. Yes, I got this. I can do this. The rose blooms through adversity. That's what this image here is signifying. Even though it has thorns, the thorns are needed to protect itself from negative influences, because it is that beautiful. Okay, it needs that outer toughness and the shell, because otherwise, everyone is just going to come and take advantage and just misuse all the gifts and the beauty that you hold and have, whatever you want to create for yourself, right? The innocence that you have, the beauty, the aesthetic, and so on and so forth. It's not for everyone to behold, and it's not for every place or everyone to understand. You will have your space, and you will find your space, but this journey that you have been through so far, and all the obstacles, the hurdles, the hiccups that have happened along the way through which you have grown, it only has reinforced your perseverance and tenacity towards anything. And this is also saying that you will blossom, you will bloom. So that's not something you need to question. It's inevitable, because it is a part of you, right? So don't take this past of whatever is holding you back, to be the ultimate reality. That's why when the new opportunities come towards you, seek it and go towards it. We have the Child of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, the return of innocence, the bliss and peace that we were talking about there. There's also being able to be dreamy, imaginative, Pisces energy there, artistic, creative. Just the world is kind of opening up to you. And as I said, that this one over here flipped off, the world is opening up to you, and you're completing and transcending a certain cycle. Definitely you're moving on from one place to another. This can be literal travel as well, if this is something you want. Going from one place to another, maybe studying abroad or working abroad, whatever resonates there. Yeah, you're kind of culminating the lessons that you have learned, and you're ready to experience something brand new. That's what this coming through. Then we have Child of Wands, a Page of Wands here. So that's a lot of free-spirited energy. You find some freedom, you're playful, you're active. There is a higher energy than is now. Within you, there is more inspiration and motivation. It's like, okay, what do we gotta do? Let's go. You know, there's more zest and enthusiasm that you're going to have in this next chapter. We also have Six of Swords, which is like moving beyond the pains of the past, you know, leaving that behind and moving towards that light. Again, that light is going to shine, and it is up to you to walk away from here. Of course, the other choice would be to sit there and keep wallowing, and you can always do that because that opportunity will again present itself. It will keep coming back because the universe wants you to pick yourself up or move away from something that is not benefiting you anymore. Okay, so regardless of whether you take the first opportunity that comes towards you, or the next one, it doesn't matter. It will keep presenting you with it because you need to keep moving. Yes, and it wants you to be happy and peaceful. It's just waiting for you to believe as well that you deserve that happiness and peace. Because most often we stop ourselves from experiencing our own happiness, right? So this here makes me feel really good because this is like completing things. You're moving away from that very tough cycle and moving on to something more innocent, childlike, more fun and optimistic overall. Okay, it's just lighter and freer. It's giving you more space to create something that you do want. Six of Swords is also a card of travel, so you can be moving houses, moving countries, schools, work, something of that sort. Again, whatever is of priority to you at this time. And if you don't know what exactly, then it's just going to be one or all, or one or multiple of these options. But regardless, whatever comes, go towards it if it feels right to you. Okay, pile 1 viewers, please. What's the next chapter? Life. What's the next chapter in our life, please? Pile 1. Okay, so we have finalize. Yes, finishing touches. 9s are off, like, okay, completing, an almost completion. You can see the finish line. You just have to wrap things up, and it's the last hurdle, you know, the final push, that sort of thing. So finalizing things. Then we have following the dreams, dreaming things. You can get some visions through your dreams as well, especially with the Child of Cups over there. And we also have faith. You definitely have so much faith because Six of Swords is, even though it's a card of movement, it doesn't really know where exactly it is going to head. So it's not like if you move to another job, then you know for sure that you're going to get the promotion, get the increment, and you're going to get to that same position that you have always been thinking about, right? But you move with a certain faith because you have a good feeling about it, because it gives you a lot more optimism than your current status gives you. So you keep faith that tomorrow is going to be better and this new change is going to be much better. And that comes from that inside, the fire that is burning inside, that dream that you have, the inspiration. We have dream like thrice coming up, okay? So if you're more spiritually inclined, you can get a lot of dreams with different types of symbolism that have special meaning to you. It is your subconscious trying to communicate with you, so perhaps note that down and search about what certain things mean. That's your choice, of course. But if not the literal dreaming, this is talking about you feeling free to dream again. You feel light enough to imagine and daydream and, you know, try to create that dream that you have. Okay, let's see. Viewers, what's the next chapter? Mid-heaven, individuality, career, goals, and public life. Yes, something with you. Okay, your reputation is going to shift, what you create, what you want to be perceived in the world, in a public stage, in a forum, that is going to be something very prominent. So yeah, career shifts and also individual growth and shifting as well. Then we have 11th house, which is the global community and networking. So you can form a larger network, you can move to a company that, you know, has a more international ties with things. which allows you to move abroad. You might talk with many different cultures and coming from different backgrounds. Basically connecting so much more with the world at large, and that makes you feel very privileged, honored, happy, relaxed, all of these things, because you know that the world is so much bigger and there's just so much space, so much to be experienced still. So you let yourself dream. 11th house is also about hopes and aspirations. So what do you hope for? What are you aspiring towards? What's that long-term vision that you wish to be working towards? Okay. What else? Yes, we have Aquarius. I was going to say 11th house is where Aquarius sits, and that also rules with humanity, the global community, network, internet, diversity, quirkiness, all of these things. Like, you be you. How can you be you regardless of the various multiple diverse opinions that are there of different people across many cultures, across different zones of the world, right? So embracing you, your mindset, your way of thinking, and expanding it as you wish, or gathering awareness as you meet more and more different people, analyzing things, more critical thinking, all of that, because it's an air sign, it's of the mind. We also have Virgo, mutable earth sign, paying more attention to self-care perhaps, exercising more, eating healthier, things like that. And Virgo is also about the career that you have, the day-to-day service, the occupation that you have. It's also being organized with things, grounding your plans to reality. So don't just keep it in your head what you're dreaming and aspiring towards. Put that into action, take the little steps, set your routines and to-do tasks and things like that. Just make it approachable. Right? Don't just sit there and dream, but make it happen as well. And the opportunities will come that help you make it happen. It's just up to you to grab it. Right? Anything else for 5-1? Yes, thank you. We have the 10th house, which is also about career and public reputation. The midheaven usually lies in like 9th, 10th, 11th, these houses. It's like the peak of the success of what your reputation is in the world. So gathering a lot of career success and reputation, that's really loud and clear, and you can connect to many, many, many different types of people in order to make that happen. So there is a correlation in these areas of your life. We'll get you this. Okay, pile 1 viewers. Actually, I'll keep these here so I have some more space and you can see all the cards. Pile 1 viewers, what's the next chapter in their lives? Pile 1 viewers. Okay. So we have troposphere, we have rotation and revolution, and we have 3, 3, 3, 3. So we have some synchronicities coming up here. So this is all very guided, and as there will be different choices that you're going to be making, again with the 3s there, which is going to be a combination and a correlation of who you are individually and also what your place is in a community, how you want to associate and relate with other people, plus who you want to be by yourself. Taking initiation and becoming an individual, and also harmonizing with your relationships with other people and situations in life in general. Rotation and revolution also has a similar message in my mind right now. I will look at troposphere because I've not gotten that card before, so I'm just gonna troposphere. Yes, water, oxygen, and life. Okay. Your seed is on fertile soil, and life can develop in this layer of the atmosphere. So there is going to be more opportunities that will change your environment in a way that you are able to flourish. Okay, you can grow in this new stage. That's why what you dream can happen. You will get the materials you need and all the other resources that you need in order to make it a reality. Your environment is shifting. If you want to be, again, it can be an individual goal that you have or a career goal you have. Wanting to make friends, if you want to do that, you can make a lot of new connections and friends over here with the Aquarius being there. Yeah, then we have stellar stream. So all about like, and we have collapse. Okay, collapsing to the core of the essence. That's what I heard in one go. Like boil it down to what is really the core of the matter. So you're getting more and more close to becoming a more compact, a concise version of yourself. Okay, stellar stream. So many new cards for you. Going with the flow. Surrendering to what it is will mean that we will inevitably go with the stellar stream that corresponds to our own evolution. Yeah, don't resist it. That's the basic message here. Don't resist it. Allow that dead weight to drop behind you. It's not needed in this next chapter anymore. So you don't need to give it any more attention than you already have. Okay, let's get you some more cards. Pile 1 viewers, please. The universe has my back. Yes. And this oracle card is called The Universe Has Your Back. So you're getting that same card that made this deck. We have the owl here, so paying attention to your intuition. Your higher self is going to be guiding you from the background. There will be subtle nudges that come along to help you recognize which opportunities are right for you and will help you move towards this new potential. That's why I said the moment you feel right, don't let fear overcome it. Okay, you feel right, just go for it, just go do it. Okay, don't overthink it in this new chapter. My vibes speak louder than my words. The butterflies that I was getting here. You feel like this is right, okay? And that shifts your vibe to that faith, the belief that it is uncharted territory, but I'm so excited to check it out, to see what it is going to bring. The more confident you feel about yourself, the more confidence others exude upon you, in a sense, or like you meet more confident people, or you deal with life more confidently, and therefore you find that you have more faith and confidence in other things as a ripple effect. Also, when you choose to follow the path of forgiveness, you are agreeing to change your vibe. Okay, when you make different choices in life, you're consciously choosing which way you want to go. When you're not conscious, you're going to pick just whatever, wherever, yeah, fine, it's just another day. But the thing about choice is each and every day we make a choice. Are you going to be sad today? Are you going to be thinking about yesterday again? Or are you going to be focusing on what you really want? Which way do you want to put your attention? Because where you put your attention is where it is going to grow, right? So you're shifting your vibe here, I feel, very consciously. Then we have, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. That's the humanitarian part again coming out here. But it's also, you're choosing to go for things that are in your highest vibe. So, for example, when you're praying and you're like, okay, I don't know what exactly is going to bring me this peace and happiness that I want to feel, but I'm trusting that you will bring the right options, and whenever you do, please help me realize or recognize that this is the path for me, right? I just want my highest ascension, and your soul wants that, your spirit wants that, your higher self, your guides, whatever and whoever you believe in. The universe as a whole wants ascension and transcendence because it functions on continuous change and upgrades, right? So when we flow with that, we are able to go towards the path of highest expression, the path of least resistance. Yes? So instead of fixating on a specific format of the gift we want to experience, focus on the feeling that you want, or the feeling that you have when you imagine what it would be like if you had a certain hope or aspiration fulfilled. Then we have, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Yes, expressing your individuality so much better, and you're not embracing your inner nature and your inherent qualities, your quirks, your likes and dislikes. It doesn't have to be socially approved and accepted and blah blah blah, you know. That's one aspect of things, you know, but there needs to be a healthy balance of preserving your own identity and individuality as well, so you're able to express yourself very truthfully without needing to squelch other people's words or emotions. Not saying you do that now, but there's a lot more tact that is coming forward in this card here. But regardless, the focus is more about being yourself and letting yourself flourish, a lot more than you are being allowed to, in a sense, right now. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile one. I was so into it, I was like, oh, is this over? I don't know. So that's what I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed. Do let me know your thoughts. If you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box in the comment below. Feel free to check out any of my other videos, plenty there on my channel, but it's your wish. Check whatever you want, whenever you want. Until next time, take care. Bye. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. We'll see what the next chapter is in your life. First card we have here is Robin. New growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. Next we have the Duck. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. We have Turkey. Honor your own time of harvest. Offer your gifts and blessings as service to the greater good. We have the Peacock. Inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. And we have the Pheasant. The time is ripe for creation and connection. Focus your attention in these areas. Okay. By the Turkey, I was feeling a very smooth sailing period for you. Okay. Even though we have this card of new growth and potential, it is something that takes you out of turbulent waters and into something much more gradual, smooth. You can see where you're flowing and so on. A simple life, but a good life with good people around you who are supportive. You are growing and learning in this new journey, in this new chapter, and you are creating things that are very honest to you. You enjoy doing whatever you're doing, and again, connecting with new people, romantic, friendship, work connections, whatever, you know, you're meeting good people. Okay, pile 2 viewers, please. Next chapter of their life. There is a form of harvest as well, so the efforts that you have been putting in for a while, that is going to start showing results, and you are going to feel more at ease that, you know, the efforts you put in will also keep showing your results. Okay, we have shift the way to new potential. Yes, that whole newness that we have with the Robin there. Same thing there. What was I saying? Yes, so you have more faith in the work that you put in the future. You're not worried about when will you start seeing things, when will something happen. There is more patience. Again, that calmness. You can see things around you that are calm as well. We have what's your honest truth. So doing things that is very truthful to you. Creation comes from a very honest point of view. When you really enjoy doing something, then you are going to create from a place of abundance and joy, and that is going to bring you more abundance and joy as well. So you're tapping into what is it that gives you that insight, that beacon of hope and light from within you. Right, that with the Peacock especially, there is an inherent wisdom and awareness, more clarity, and when you look back at the past, it all makes sense to, you know, where you are going, where you are headed, and all of that. There's just this, what can I say, the word peace keeps coming out, and it's in a very balanced way. You feel more capable of dealing with whatever comes in the future. Okay. Pile 2 viewers, what's the next chapter of their lives? Next chapter. Pile 2. Even though it is dynamic, like new growth, new potential, creating new things, you're forming new friends, you still have so much of the tranquility from within you. Okay, you have a comfortable life. You can't find problems. I don't know if I should take this. I'm just gonna keep shuffling. Title to viewers. Yes. Do anything more? Okay, so what do we have? We have the High Priestess. Yes, the higher self, the spirit communicating to you, you guys being able to talk to you through the subtle nudges. And then we have the Tower here, some major changes here, the shifting to new potential, this new growth and potential that is on the horizon. That it can be something that you're not expecting yet, or to you it might feel like this chapter is a little bit farther in the future, but the Tower here makes me feel like it is going to be quite unexpected, possibly around April if you're watching when I'm posting this, or by then, whatever resonates here. But it can be something that just quickly changes things, and you just know, there is an inherent knowing. The High Priestess with the Tower here makes it feel like even if it is unexpected, you're able to flow with it so well, and you know that this change is necessary for you to be able to be in calmer waters in the future. Okay, what else do we have with Four of Wands, which is forming a foundation and establishment, something worth celebrating. You are getting more validation and security that whatever you're working towards, whatever you're wishing for, is starting to take root, and that the future is the full manifestation of it is yet to form, but you know that it is going to form. We also have Child of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles. There can be things that you're learning, internships and trainings, so that is possible if you're moving to a new job, for example, or you're looking for new jobs, and this can be that you get further training in that thing, and you're very excited to explore these new topics. Yes, so there's new changes that come in. Basically, it gives you a new foundation to work on. You need to figure this new life out, and because it is still at an nascent stage, all the things that you're learning, it is very exciting. It's more of everything is open for you. There are so many opportunities and avenues that have just opened up, like this wide field over here you can see. And because it's the Pentacles, you feel very stable and grounded in this quest of knowledge, or awareness, or whatever it is you're seeking, because it's not all up in the air. It's not only unknown. It's not only just darkness, or I have no clue. You do have clues. You have seen some things with tangible proof that things are working out, and that gives you more faith to keep looking for other things that inspire you and open your mind to newer experiences. Okay, pile two viewers, what's the next chapter of their lives? You're more connected with your spiritual side as well. Let's see, we have the 9th house. 9th house is about spirituality and religion, and you can talk about immigration, foreign travel, visas, different countries' passports, international business, international clients, things like that, different languages, and so on. So it is kind of finding that unity in diversity. The collective is represented by the 9th house. It also talks about higher education, or a teaching position, okay, or research as well. So these are some topics covered in that. Thank you, viewers. Yes, we have Aquarius, that international connect, forming new friends and community in an international forum. That's very much possible. You can gain a lot of knowledge and awareness from interacting with other people. The things that you learn, they're going to give you a greater sense of awareness, and you can think much more clearly as well. The clarity, even though the High Priestess is generally associated with unclear and cloudiness, I feel like for you it is going to be like blinding clarity. Many times when we are muddled in our day-to-day activities and it is a little bit chaotic, the only source of clarity we can find is our own spirit. And when our spirit speaks, everything is clear. right? That truth that comes from deep within us. It makes every chaos in the external world very, very clear about why it is happening, where it is going, why, who is going to become a part of the future, who needs to be left, and so on and so forth. The faith comes from that clarity, the trust is from there, and the newfound resolution and inspiration is also coming from that point. So in this scenario, I'm not going to associate the High Priestess with unknown and muddy waters and something that you have to very keenly look towards. Your spirit is going to be very loud and clear. What's your honest truth? You will be seeking it, you will be asking it, and the answer will be known to you, and it will come from you. We have Libra, which is a cardinal air sign, a lot of air energy here, so clarity of thought and speech is again coming through. Forming new connections and community with these two cards here, more aesthetic, more beauty and value you're looking for. You find more things that you can connect and associate with and have a harmonious give and take. We have North Node, which is life mission, hidden talents and destination. So moving, all of these changes are kind of in a destined or a fateful sort of way. You're moving towards that direction, and because you are, you feel very fulfilled. Moving towards the path of your greatest fulfillment, and you are finding that balance point within you. And we have 7th house as well, which is the house of partnerships and one-on-one close relationships. So again, forming connections and creating with them, that is as well very possible. You can meet a partner if that's something you're looking for, and you can form an establishment with them. If you're in that stage, then moving together is as well possible, which of course is as well a very big change, but you feel very right and ready to do so. What else? 7th house is also how you relate with other people in general, how you perceive others, how others perceive you, and what's the dynamic there, right? That can be determined from the 7th house. So moving towards your own highest path, connecting more spiritually and moving in that direction, and forming a lot of meaningful connections and networks around you. These are some things coming towards you in the next chapter of your life. Okay, let's see more. Pine 2 viewers. What's the next chapter like? What's the next chapter for them? So first we have entropy, which is dissonance, chaos, the disturbance that exists when there are unexpected changes or any change in general. Like it causes a disturbance in the system in order to, of course, create a new balance point, a new structure to things. And finding the order in chaos, that's the philosophy of entropy. Right? And you will find order through it. Okay, next we have Aurora Polaris. I'm going to have to read this one. We also have X-rays and telescopes. So you're able to see things that are beyond the scope of our physical eyes. You're seeing beyond what you see, basically, and you have a very microscopic view of everything. Even though you can see like the big picture, you can also zoom in and look at the details and the specifics of different situations without losing the sight of the bigger vision that you have, right? So moving in together, I'm just taking an example here. Let's say you're moving in with your partner here, then you can see that, whoa, that's a big change. But you're also keeping in mind what the specific dynamics of that will be, the practical aspects of that as well you're discussing. So you're not just losing sight in the romance or in the hustle bustle of everything and just forgetting all about daily life. No, you're doing both things, and that's what is bringing that order in all types of chaos here. Telescope can also be at long distance and seeing the bigger picture and seeing more clearly with the X-rays over here. Right, so blinding clarity with the High Priestess in the Tower. Let's see, Aurora Polaris. It's cosmic dance, pure natural beauty. Harmony, fluidity, believing the magic of the universe. Yeah, being spontaneous, but at the same time, that spontaneity is coming from a place of awareness and wisdom as well. So it feels like a very balanced shift into a new territory. That's why I kept feeling like you're moving from from rough waters to something much calmer, something that makes you feel much lighter, more fulfilled, and beautiful. Your surroundings are beautiful. The people you are with are beautiful. The connections you're forming, the things you are creating, the things you experience, everything is beautiful in a way. And Libra is connecting with aesthetics and beauty as well, since Venus rules it. Yes, dancing with the cosmos. That's another key sentence here for you. Okay. Ooh, yes, I want to pile to viewers, please. What's the next chapter in their lives? Okay, we have relax. Yes, relaxing in the knowing that things are happening. Like I said, more tranquility is definitely here. Relax, calm waters. You're resting as well. You're not forcing yourself to, do something that is constantly uncomfortable. Of course, there is that aspect of doing something that stretches you out of your comfort zone. But at the same time, you do need some level of comfort in order to, keep you encouraged and keep going. So I feel like you know, and you have seen that the work you are doing is coming to fruition, and that gives you a sense of security and safety, because of which you're able to relax a little bit in the mind and the emotions. We have first quarter moon grow. So you've planted the seeds, and again you're seeing it grow. The harvest will come, it will come. You're growing yourself, you're growing your life, your surroundings, and with the people that are important to you and your highest version. I feel like there's a lot more truth overall. You are being honest with yourself, people are being honest with you, and things that are attracted into your life are very truthful to your journey. There is nowhere to hide here. But again, the High Priestess talks about illusions and things behind the surface, but with the Tower right there, I feel like that illusion is being lifted. It's done. There is no place to hide. So if you are going to, let's say, to keep denying or stay in denial, this is not going to work out in this new chapter. But I feel as though you yourself will be ready to shift into a new potential here, right? New growth and potential will be there, and it is up to you to reach out and embrace it. But with the Tower here, it is like it will take you towards the path of your highest expression. We cannot keep sitting and staying stuck in a place that is not best for us for very long. Eventually we're gonna be shifted out, because the tides and the waves are moving you in that direction. Okay, so if you need more strength, more inspiration from the universe, that is going to come towards you. If you need more external validation or internal sense of security, that is going to come towards you. You need more internal clarity, that is for sure coming towards you. But in all cases, you are going to be shifted to this new reality, no matter what. Yes, beauty, aesthetic, all this honesty is just so compelling. That you cannot deny it when you see it. You find it beautiful for sure, and you can't be like, no thank you, I would like to stay where I am, and yeah, I'm gonna stay here. No, it's just so beautiful on the other side in that new chapter that you can't help but move towards it. Okay, the Tower and the High Priestess can also signify an awakening, which not asks you, but in that feeling, you just want to, even if it can feel risky, you don't see the risk anymore. You're just like, nope, this is clearer than day. I'm going to move in this direction. I'm going to pick up this opportunity and grow myself in this direction. I am not going to tolerate so-and-so things or so-and-so people, because I'm done. I'm simply done. I will relate with only honesty. I can't keep running away from myself or my problems or the past or whatever, because there's really no place for shadows and unknowns and unseens and all of that, right? And as a reflex, you're also attracting very honest and truthful people into your life. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Pile 2 viewers. Next chapter. What's their next chapter? There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. I love that the word of stream is over here. Again, makes me feel the tranquil, the flow with the universe, the cosmic dance that I was talking about. And you're feeling very supported. I told you, secure and safe in the knowing that yes, things are going to work, they will work, and that's it. You know, there is no doubt. I don't feel fear over here. It's so wonderful. Very, very nice. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. You definitely are feeling it, but at the same time, there is a humanitarian or a collective aspect to your reading as well. With the whole connecting meaningfully with others, moving towards your North Node, connecting with different cultures, and also interacting with different people all around the world in some way, shape, or form. And through your interactions, you're creating a ripple effect of that peace that you already feel within you. And this interaction also instigates more peace in you. Like I said, more honest people, more authentic people who are on a journey like you. And when you talk to them or interact with them, you get more motivation to keep going in your own path, right? Happiness is my birthright. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There is no fear. You just know it. You just feel it. That's it. There's no question. I don't feel any fearful vibes, even though this can be like, oh my God, big changes coming up. Oh no, unexpectedness. No, you're embracing it just so readily and easily. You're moving with it. And when you do that, the tower is not scary. Honestly, like there's no thing to be scary about. Yes, we have. There you go. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. This can also talk about a change in perspective or perception towards someone that you already have. So, you, for example, letting go of old grudges. That can be a very easy example in this card. But yeah, any form of icky feeling from the past, something that it's just shadowy, it doesn't bring you any clarity or lightness to anything. You're leaving all of that behind, you're leaving the past behind, you're ready for a new chapter, and you're seeing things in a very different light. This awakening is, with this card especially, is making me feel like you're opening your eyes for the first time. It feels like you're seeing things for the first time. It's very wonderful, very, very positive. Just remember to, keep flowing with it. And I don't feel like you're going to be fearful about this, but just gonna say, happiness is your birthright. There's no questioning that, okay? So that's what I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts. If you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comment below. Feel free to check out any of my other videos. There are plenty on my channel, but, do whatever you want, whenever you want. But until next time, take care. Bye. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. We'll see what the next chapter in your life is going to be. We have Meadowlark, which is smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. Then we have the Pheasant. The time is ripe for creation and connection. Focus your attention in these areas. Then we have the Hawk. Pay attention. A powerful message has been communicated to you now. Yeah, relating to the inner discovery there. Some insights from within you are going to show up. And we have the Crow. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. You might be getting into manifestation techniques, or you are going to manifest your reality via some techniques that you learned. There are many ways of, attracting what it is you want. So laws and truths are being revealed to you in that way. It can be from books or from some people, but you're using this energy to create it, okay? We also have the White Swan, which is the power of divine grace is within you. So a lot of inner healing coming through with Hawk, Meadowlark, and the White Swan. The information that is presented to you is going to help you return to a place of unity within yourself, the fractured parts of you. You're going to coalesce. There will be more acceptance. That is something I'm feeling. You're finding more and more about you, the strength you have, or the things that you truly, truly want to create in your life. You're getting more and more to the core of the matter, the crux of things. And each thing that you discover about yourself is another resource or a tool in your tool bag, basically. It can come in the form of a feeling, like I feel like I really need this, or I want this, instead of something really solid and tangible and physical in your mind. So even if you want to manifest something material, you are getting deeper into how you feel about it, what you think about it, what is your mindset at the moment, and why do you have that particular mindset, and how can you shift all of that to create your own reality. I'm hearing monarch, so like you're taking more authority. There's an emperor vibe here, personal responsibility and authority about I'm the master of my own creator, of my own creation, of my own universe, and I will create what is right for me, what is best for me, what is the optimum life or the living condition or the environment or people or job, whatever. What is that, and how can I make that happen? How can I attract it? How can I make it a reality instead of it being a sublime dream? Okay, so you'll get a lot of information and insights regarding all of that through either manifestation techniques or meditations, and or meeting some people who alert you to some of these aspects of yourself. A lot more meaningful connections coming up here with friends or society or the neighborhood you live in, work connections, and so on. There is a lot more meaning coming up here. Okay. It can also be for some of you that you shed away some people that are quite superficial in terms of their connection with you. You need more solid, reliable connections with people. So it can boil down to just a couple of friends that remain in this new chapter. But I feel like it is very intentional from your side. Like you don't want something that pulls you backward in any way. Okay, pile 3 viewers. What's the next chapter in their lives? Pile 3. Welcome the Divine Masculine. Yes, that whole Emperor energy that I was getting. Yeah, you're creating your own reality, right? So there is so much authority that you're taking for yourself. A lot of willpower as well. You're giving things a shape, or you're looking for things that bring that shape. There is, integrate your knowing. That's what I was saying, that fractured parts of you, you are bringing that into a coalescence within yourself. The lessons that you have learned, for example, you're absorbing it. The insights you get from within you, you're absorbing that, right? So if a mindset shift needs to happen, it's one thing to read about things and another to become it, right? And the whole point of manifesting anything into your reality is to become the new reality you wish to experience. And it takes time for some people. For some people, it is really easy. So whatever your pace, regardless of it, it is all about taking charge, making it happen, reaching that newfound reality that you wish to experience in your current reality, where once you reach it, it's like, it's just a matter of time. It is inevitable that I'm going to, go to such a place, or live in such a place, or attract such people, and do this kind of job, and have these type of friends, and so on and so forth, right? It is obvious when you are integrating yourself. Okay, I'll get you some tarot cards now. Pile 3 viewers. Pile 3 viewers. What's the next chapter in their lives? Well, okay. Pile 3 viewers. Pile 3. Yes. Yeah, again, 8 of Wands is some type of communication coming to you, some clarity, news, message, fast-paced, moving really quickly towards the direction that is best aligned with your best interest. Manifestations coming to fruition, things moving at a very fast pace. As soon as you're aligned, it's like, yeah, you know, you are in that reality now. Things will very rapidly come into fruition for you. We have the Queen of Cups, so the Guardian of Cups, and that's, again, very spiritual, connected and attuned with the divine feminine energies, with your intuition. Also, you get guidance from your guides and your higher self and your spirit much easier. I feel like you're becoming a very natural conduit for spiritual energies to, speaking of the Judgment here, this is the conduit that I was feeling there. Moving towards the North Node, moving towards the path of highest fulfillment. A lot of clarity coming through as well. Yes, we have 10 of Swords, so cutting away the past. You know, you're not feeling stuck anymore. You're not feeling heavy, burdened, anxious, none of that. You're not tired and weary anymore. Instead, there's so much high energy here with the 8 of Wands and the Judgment. It's a deep sense of fulfillment that is pulling you towards it. Okay, like it's like a light and a beacon that is there right in front of you, and it's kind of heralding you to move towards it, right? You look at it and you're like, oh, that is something that I so deeply want, I so deeply need, right? Like when you are working a lot and you're so tired, you can't wait to hit your head on the pillow, right? You're just gonna knock out right away, right? Something like that. It's just what you need in that perfect moment, in that perfect place that is going to take you away from sticky and bogged down energy. And it is, of course, with the acknowledgement that everything that has happened, or everything that you're feeling or have felt in the past, the mental state and the mindset, you recognize that that was needed for a certain point in time, but it's no longer needed, because of which it is becoming toxic or creates a toxic pattern in your life. You're releasing that, and it's opening the doors for so much beauty, so much abundance for you. You're feeling a lot more connected, in flow, and lighter, more sublime, and because you're in that space, you're able to take the subtle guidances of the universe. When you get the information and the guidance, the clarity that you need, you're able to shift your mindset and your perspective in the necessary directions. We have the 6th house here, which is talking about health, mental, emotional, physical, and also your work routines, your daily life. Maybe you're shifting things around you that are going to help you better tackle things. We also have the 7th house, which is the one-on-one meaningful connections that I was talking about, forming very healthy connections with other people, better relationships on the horizon. Yes, we have Pisces, which is very spiritual. I normally associate that with the Queen of Cups here. I don't know if it is or not, but yeah, it feels very, very close to that. High Priestess energy as well. So that subtle intuition from the background, the subconscious communicating with you through the signs and symbolism. You just have a knowing. You feel things a lot more clearly, and using that, you're able to veer yourself into the right direction for your everyday life. In your work environment, you can be changing occupations, or you can find something that brings so much joy and inspiration into your life, and you want to do that as your everyday work. And then we also have Cancer, again a water sign, a lot of water energy here. Your divine feminine is guiding you, and the divine masculine is something that you are doing, okay? So divine feminine gives you that basis and that intuition. Look, what do you need to be doing? Where do you need to be going? And the masculine is doing it and going there, right? It's the action, but the action needs to come from an inspiration. There's so much flow, you're initiating that flow, you're taking steps and actions in order to make this a reality for yourself. Cancer is feeling emotionally connected, home, or finding that home, finding that feeling of, yes, now I'm safe, now I'm satiated, now I feel fulfilled and connected and secure and all of that. When you're emotionally safe and secure, that's when you're able to open up and flourish more and more. And that's coming through in the next chapter. Okay. Pile 3 viewers, what's the next chapter in their life? Pile 3. Very spiritual, emotional, sublime energy for you. Pisces is a little bit internal. Cancer externalizes the emotions that are within. So it's very nice that, you know, you're dealing with what's inside. You're very crystal clear with what you feel about what, okay? It's not like, no, for some reason I feel like this. No, you know why. There is no for some reason. You know why you feel a certain way, and even if that reason it's intuitive. You know, it just, I cannot deny that this is how I feel. Even if that's the reason, it's just so clear to you. And because of that, you're externalizing that same emotion, and you make that space for yourself. You make that emotional environment for you. That's why you need to connect more authentically and deeply with the people around you. Otherwise, it's just not satisfying to you anymore. You want that deep sense of fulfillment no matter what. Okay, one more card, please. Okay, so we got many cards. Okay, we have the troposphere, yeah, changing your environment. Start with this. Then we have microgravity, pulling things into your environment that are, again, you attract what you are, and because you're shifting your reality and shifting your environment, you're attracting what you wish for, because you're becoming that, right? That integration, the more whole you become, the more compact you become, the more attractive you are, the greater the manifestation. With matter over here, things coming into your tangible reality, you can see how you can bring shape to things. Manifestation coming into your physical world, you are being shown which way to go. You're receiving more guidance about how you can proceed from this point onwards, and that materializes the wishes and desires that you have. We have entropy, so the disturbance, the chaos that has existed, you're finding more order in that system, and you acknowledge that there will always be some things that are beyond your control, but that's not the point. It's to work around them, to work with them, to flow with them, and create something that is worth creating. Matter is very divine masculine. Meanwhile, with entropy, I'm feeling more of the feminine energy here. Yes, we have Big Bang and Golden Hour. So Big Bang here is, of course, like the creation of the universe, right? You're creating your own universe from the seed, from the beginning, and it all begins with a thought and a sound, with voicing your intentions, okay? Very beautiful. Golden Hour, just let me make sure. It's a special and spatial light, so the insight that you receive, it's kind of the dawn is being shown to you, and It is like the beauty, the herald. It's a calling that you cannot ignore. Okay. It's illumination. It's very free. It's very clear, but at the same time, it's mystical. Someone else. It's a subjective experience, but it is very, very, very clear to you which way you need to go and what is going to bring you that great peace and happiness and fulfillment. So you don't feel the need to explain yourself to each and every person. Like I said, the people who resonate with you are going to carry you forward. In the future, they're going to support you on your journey. They're going to help you out whenever you need. But the people who don't resonate, you don't need to take more of your time and energy to explain things to them. If they're on the same wavelength, they're going to come with you. If not, you're going to attract people in the same wavelength. But I don't feel like you're very concerned about that in this new chapter at all. You know that the meaningful people are going to remain in your life. There is immense amount of faith and also a very quiet sense of clarity. I feel like you're not saying these things to the people around you necessarily. It's more of the private one-on-one connection you have with the universe, with God, with guides, with your own spirit, right? You feel like it is a completely new era. Okay, completely new era. And the canvas is clear and you have so much to work with. With the judgment over here, see? The world seems very monotonous outside of this door, but it's the same path though, right? You're being taken into this path and this door acts like a portal over here, right? And on the other side, there's just so much color, so much to work with. What color do you want to paint with? It's a blank canvas. Which color do you wish? Do you want to make your own colors? Do you want to take something that is already there? It's up to you. It's completely your choice. Right? There's that free will, but it is a very purposeful free will. You're ready to take direction from the universe and you're going to keep that communication private with it. But because you are following it, you keep seeing the hope. The golden hour is like you see that horizon a little bit in front of you and you can see the sun rising. You keep moving forward, you see more of that sun. You keep moving even forward, you keep seeing that sun. So the hope is always going to be there and that light is going to guide you towards which way you need to go. Okay? Amazing. Pile 3 viewers, please. What's the next chapter in pile 3s? In that light. Inner discovery. Like I said, it's private, but it's so deep, so meaningful, very fulfilling. I can't explain it, but I'm feeling it, okay? And I feel like that's exactly what you're going to be feeling when you're in this stage. You can feel it deeply, you totally understand, but it's so hard to explain it to someone who has not felt it yet. We have the full moon, which is completion. This is also fulfillment. And there is like, when the full moon happens, the tides swell up, everything is swollen, the water within our bodies we're more prone to mood fluctuations. It just tugs on the water, right? So the emotions are heightened and it's very clear. It makes itself very obvious what you need to be working with, what is true, what is not to you, and how you can veer around and through all of these different tides. We also have ready. Yes, you're absolutely ready, like to take action, to move towards a new life, to create a new reality for yourself. Be it, again, meeting the right people or, some work, your lifestyle change, your health, whatever it is. You're just feeling very competent, very ready, and very confident in yourself. There is no ifs and buts and overthinking and nothing. It's just, you feel it so clearly that there is no questioning it. Okay? You're ready to move away from that, the past, and you're walking towards something that is full of purpose and meaning to you. Okay. Pile 3 viewers. What's the next chapter? Pile 3 viewers, next chapter in their lives. Okay, we have, I am the loving energy of the universe. Yes, you are. Yes, I feel like cheering you on right now. Like, yes, you got this. You really, really got this. Okay? I am the loving energy of the universe. Oh, very nice. Then we have, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. I hope you re-watch your reading when you are in this next new chapter, because I can't put the feeling I'm getting into words. It's something so deep, but my heart is swelling for you. It's just such an expansion from the heart space. There's so much love surrounding you, with you, from you. There's so much radiating from all over the place, okay? It's, imagine a womb of love, okay? That's where you are. And when you're so safe and you're feeling so connected and secure, no matter where you are in the world and no matter what is happening in your life in a day-to-day perspective, if you can feel that womb of love, you feel like you can do anything, right? And that is something that's coming through, and it helps you move beyond the limits of your past, of the conflicts that you've had, of any self-sabotaging problems, or just lowering yourself and sacrificing your every dream in order to make yourself fit in any box, or whatever it is that the current limitation is. You're absolutely moving beyond that, and it is happening because you're able to somehow see more. Your vision is broadening. Yes, and there you go. We have, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. There is a change in your perception of the world. The reality you're experiencing is a subjective reality, and you can recognize that very, very clearly in this new chapter. And actually, this change in perception is going to take you to this new chapter of ultimate abundance. And like I said, being the master of your own universe, you can see how that is possible, and that is not just some woo-woo words that people just keep, chattering on. Is something that deeply resonates with you. The I am is so strong in this entire reading. You are becoming the new reality that you wish to experience, and this new reality is something that is in the best interest of you and your soul's evolution. Okay, so I wish you the very best. Let me know your thoughts if you want, but I totally get it if you don't want to. It's a very private experience, of course. But yeah, if you want a personal look into any area of your life, you can always connect with me via Etsy. The link is in the description box and the comment below. And feel free to check out any of my other videos. There are plenty on my channel, but watch whatever you want, whenever you want, if you want. And of course, until next time, take care. Bye. Hi Pile 4, welcome to your reading. We'll see what the next chapter of your life is. First we have here Magpie. Re-evaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. And we have Nuthatch, which is stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to you. Okay, then we have Osprey, which is your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. And finally, we have Chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You're ready to embrace change. Okay, so a lot of things letting go. And because you're letting things go, there's a lot of abundance and success that is flowing towards you. And the more you shed, the more you release, the greater the space in your life is for more abundance to float in. Okay. Pile 4, Pile 4s. Next chapter, what is that all about? Yes. There's a lot of new things you're learning. This is reminding me of the Page of Pentacles. So new things you're learning and gathering and exploring. You will find the right resources and materials and people who are going to teach you the necessary information that you need in this coming new chapter. You will be grounded and you're working on your foundations. And because of that, again, it's like, what do you no longer need? You need the right resources in order to create the right foundation, which is going to lead you towards your success and abundance, right? So that's happening. Okay, we have you, the muse. So you are something worth celebrating to you. Okay, so there's a lot of personal growth and development coming up here. Your the list of achievements and accolades is as well increasing. We have gratitude again. You're thankful for all that you are, all that you have, all that you have had and were, and of course what you expect and what you wish for the future. When you are saying goodbye to certain people, certain things that no longer apply to the future that you want to build, you are not doing that out of any resentment or guilt or bitterness or anything of that sort. Instead, you're saying thank you, but it is time to part ways. Not everything and everyone can continue on in our lives for always. There is a time, place, and season for each and everything, and everything fits in perfectly in that little window. But when the time moves on, things move on. Change is inevitable, and change is something that is coming through to you. You're embracing this change. It's an active participation. I feel like your priority is to become something greater for yourself, to become something more than what you are today, to find more meaning and fulfillment in your tomorrow. So you wish for your own personal blossoming, and for that there are some things that need to be done, and it's getting done. Like I said, the right people, the right things are going to float in towards you. It's a flow, okay? There is no force happening here, and you recognize these different knowledge, these new perceptions that you get, that you achieve, and you're thankful for each and everything that has brought you to that point. Okay, pile 4's next chapter, what is that? What is pile 4's next chapter, please? Yes, we have 7 of Wands first. So that is, again, embracing your uniqueness. You're standing up for yourself. You're believing in your gut instinct. You're, even if you're standing out of the crowd, and again, not many people may understand what it is you're striving towards, or not many people are on the same journey. But you don't care, because you're going to follow the path that is correct for you. Okay, then we have the strength here. Strength is, well, as the word suggests, there's more courage, bravery. You will find loyalty. You will first become loyal to your own dreams and aspirations. The knowledge you get, the people you find, are going to help you develop more and more in this regard. You are going to blossom through adversity. Your level of perseverance and tenacity is really high as well. You have an excellent control over your own instincts. You use a very balanced approach of your physical needs and desires, plus the logical part of you. How can you use all the resources at your disposal to create the destiny and the life that you wish? How can you become something solid and reliable? How can you be the muse that you seek? We have 3 of Wands, which is about the path is becoming clearer. You can look ahead, you can see a little bit of the path ahead. You still don't know what the final picture is or where exactly you are headed, but you have a very good feeling of this. It's a very hopeful and optimistic card. It's a yes card for all manifestations. It's like positive things right around the corner. It's just within reach, Just keep hope and keep moving, keep following the guiding lights, and you will be there. So it could feel like a long journey for you so far, but with the strength here, I say you're getting more motivation, more strength, more courage, and greater amounts of inspiration, which keeps you moving. Because, like I said, the right people, the right timing, all of that is just going to happen when it happens. But you will find the reason to keep moving. You will see more signs and synchronicities that are going to take you there. You're increasing in your resolve to get to your place, and you will see these signs of abundance and success showing up. We have the Ace of Cups. This is that gratitude. I'm going to keep it right here, okay? Yes, this unconditional blossoming of love. There's so much love here, universal cosmic love, spiritual love, pure innocent love. It's just bursting forth. So what makes your heart full? What can bring your emotions to the surface? And when they are on the surface, you can very clearly see and understand what it is you want and what is it you don't. This is not saying that it's a chaotic type of overflow, but rather it's more pronounced. Okay, you're very clear about what truly makes you feel good. Okay, what's your heart's deepest desires? You have 10 of Cups as well, which is so much happiness, so much fulfillment, and like I said, spending time with the right people, because whether we like it or not, we are like individuals and we belong in a community. So there is no way that we can live without other people's support. Everyone needs a sort of validation. So if you feel as though you have been by yourself for a very long time, in whatever regard that may be, and you have been doing things by yourself and you have come very far just by yourself, this is showing me that there is a lot more love that awaits you in this new chapter. There's so much more positivity that just surrounds you. I feel like your vibe, your aura is increasing in that regard. Your heart is speaking very, very clearly. You're so thankful for just everything. Okay, just everything. And it comes because you let things leave your life that are no longer fitting. You don't try to make people get on your side or see your side anymore, because you've tried, you've done your part, and that's it. That's all you can do, right? Your part. So over here, it's like releasing expectations, releasing the need to achieve success in one specific method, because what success means to you doesn't necessarily mean the same to another person. So I feel like you're discovering so much more of what that means to you. What is abundance to you? What happiness means to you? What are these old patterns that have kept you in one monotonous state? What has kept repeating for so far and for so long that no longer needs to continue, because what you see ahead is so much hope and optimism, light, airy happiness, the fulfillment of the heart and of the spirit. What can co-create with that? What can fuel that desire instead of dampen it, right? The fact that you have come so far and your tenacity or your strength, your inner courage has kept you going is like huge kudos to you, okay? That is something that you have within you now, and it's a wonderful skill to have. But in this next chapter, it is time for you to experience a lot of beauty and happiness, okay? So much happiness. No other word can really summarize what I'm saying. These three cards, you're moving towards happiness, a strong sense of fulfillment. Okay, for viewers, next chapter. Let's see more. You're very strong in this. You have your guards up towards, you're very particular about who you're letting into your life and who you're not, okay? A wonderful sense of boundary, and you're not compromising on that, because this solidity, this fierceness of nope, this far and no more is existent for a reason. And there is a difference between, you putting your walls up for each and every person and not letting anything or anyone into it, versus being selective about who you let in and who you do not, right? So I feel like you have a very strong analysis and examination that you have already done about who deserves to be in your personal space and who doesn't, and you're basically exerting that. And because you're attracting more and more wonderful people where you don't need to have so much guards up. It's a lesson that needed to be learned, and once that is done, you don't need to keep that guard and shields up all the time. It's like a military person. During a war, you're gonna have to have your shields up, you're gonna have to be on high alert the whole time. But when they get home to their family, they don't need to have their shields and armor and all of that, right? So like I said, time and season and place for each and everything. And this here is talking about that was training, that was lessons to be learned. You have achieved the necessary skills you needed, and it's now time to experience a lot of happiness. Okay, some more cards. Yes, speaking of military and war, we have Mars, passion, anger, action, courage, desire, and competition. Mars is super fiery, it rules Aries, and there's a lot of passion, happiness, and drive, willpower, all of that. We have ascendant, social personality, first impression, and public mask. You're paying attention about how you want to and how you wish to come across to other people. You might be changing your appearance, so you might be like, yeah, that does make a lot of difference, right? When you're shifting your style and when you just change your hair or your type of the clothes that you wear or shoes, whatever it is that makes you feel like you are now going to work or you're going to have fun and all of that, right? It changes the way you behave as well because you embody that type of lifestyle. So you might be making some deliberate changes in order to make this reality happen as well. Then we have Taurus. It's about self-esteem, self-worth, things that are worthy to you. What is your priority? Re-evaluating all of that. Historian, paying attention to your groundedness, what makes you feel safe and secure. Because it's an earth sign, it definitely is about, grounding your plans and yourself into some sense of structure. Materialistic possessions and abundance, that as well is this. So financial gains, material gains, that's very much at hand. So if that's the type of abundance you're seeking, then it's very possible. And speaking of Mars, we have Aries as well. So a lot of zest, a lot of willpower. Hang on, let me think. I don't remember the dates now, but Jupiter will move into Aries at some point during the summer, if you're in the northern hemisphere, or during the winter if you're in the southern. But Jupiter is going to move into Aries, and that can be a significant time when you experience the success and abundance, okay? Maybe search that. I don't remember the dates right now. But this is also talking about taking personal authority, taking the necessary steps and actions with a lot of energy and willpower that is coming from you, your own personal will, your drive, all of that. You're gathering so much. There's so much momentum that you yourself are building. You, the muse, you are the creator, okay? You are creating. It's everything that is happening here is a creation of you, the work you have done, the subconscious programming, the effort you put in, the willpower you have, the wish, the desires, all of those things. It's driven by you. You're the charioteer. Yes, and you are bringing in your magic, your manifestations. Okay. This can be a new love as well, and it can be a very long-lasting relationship too, okay? You'll feel very nice with this person, and this person makes you feel very good as well. And definitely very passionate. All right. Pile for viewers, their next chapter, please. Yes, we have faith. Yeah. Three of Wands definitely signifies faith, hope, optimism, all of that, right? And we have new moon begin, so manifesting something new. It's a whole new chapter. You're taking the steps. The beginning is marked by you. It's full of potential, brimming with so much potential for your betterment. And faith is super key in making all of that happen. It's kind of like you have put in the work, so you're just gonna sit back and have faith because you did your part. The rest is up to the universe now, i.e. the external factors that we cannot control. Okay, pile 4, next chapter. So much beauty and abundance with the Aurora Polaris. A lot of beauty, abundance, cosmic dance. So you're like flowing with the universe here. There's definitely a lot of flow here. Moving towards a guided direction with the Three of Wands. No longer being very rigid in any way. Not resisting the flow. We have 528 Hertz, which is the frequency of creation. So that's amazing. Yes, there you go. We have selective shield. We were talking about that, very similar to the Seven of Wands, right? I'm gonna put this right underneath. And we have ultraviolet, things that have, yeah, okay. And we have stratosphere. We have one more card that came out before. Let's see what that is. We have geomagnetic storm. Okay. I'm gonna have to read these a little bit. Geomagnetic storm. Okay, it's like there's a lot of okay, so this signifies the disturbances to the Earth's magnetic field that are caused by the shock waves, and you, for some reason, I'm getting like these shock waves are information that are being just flooded towards you. You just get this whole epiphany, for example, or you reach that threshold of like, yep, you know what, that's it, I'm not going to do this anymore, I'm going to change my approach to how I live life, and I'm not going to allow this type of thought pattern to continue into the future. So you develop more of that selective shield even within yourself, and that's what creates so much of this creative beauty that is wanting to flood into your life. It's kind of like a wake-up call type of feeling here. Okay. Ultraviolet. So what is secretly affecting you? So the internal patterns, the mindset, the invisible problems, basically self-imposed limits and all of those things. You're working on that. There's a lot of self-care that is included here with the Taurus and ultraviolet that are needed at this time, and you will go for it because you want to feel good about yourself, about your place. You want to keep feeling good. So you're reaching that perfect sense of balance and certainty and protection. You feel safe and protected. You are getting that guidance, so you feel safe in the knowing. You have so much faith. You feel as though you're part of the universe and you're flowing with it. So, you know, it's like a whole giant vastness of love and support. Like I said, that love over here with the unconditional spiritual cosmic love that is there. Yes, stratosphere is talking about the balance, and you're reaching a harmonious state here. So much fulfillment and happiness, honestly. Okay, let's get you. Pile for viewers, next chapter. Did not want to shuffle for you properly for some reason. Okay, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. That's very closely linked with the gratitude, so I'm going to keep it right there. But it's like wishing for what's in the best interest instead of something really specific. That's something like, it's like as if, you know, say, I just want my future to be good. I just want to have a good life. I want good people. It's a very general statement, and you don't really know what makes it good, but you know what that feels like and what you would feel like when you are with such people. The symbol here and the gratitude here are very similar, and this reminds me of the circle of life for some reason. I don't know if it is exactly this, but it is giving me that feeling of you're a creator, but you're being protected and guided as you create your own life and destiny. Therefore, you will be getting all this knowledge and perspective that helps you create very effectively. Okay? Then we have, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. That's very attuned with everything we've talked about, so that's awesome. And we have, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Yes, this is absolutely the strength card over here. It's amazing, the synchronicity with all of these things. You just have an entire vault, okay, of potential energy that you are going to channel into making this wonderful future for yourself. You will definitely be happy. And you see a lot of hope and optimism. You have a lot more faith for the future to come. Okay? Very nice. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile 4. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts. If you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comment below. Feel free to check out any of my other videos. They're all there on my channel. But it's up to you when and what you would wish to watch. Until next time, take care. Bye.